Welcome to part 2. In part 2, we discuss dollar index and its components. What are the components? Three components we discuss: EUR-USD, USD, GBP-USD, USD JPY, Japanese yen, and of course lastly we discuss about USD versus INR, though it is not part of the dollar index because it is of our interest, right? So first the levels, then the discussion part of it. First, euro, everything more or less remained flat. Okay, that's how it will be currency pairs normally. Dollar index closed at 105.988, 0.4% down. Euro-USD closed 1.0593, 0.8% up. GBP-USD closed 1.2160, 0.1% up. You can see the inverse relationship straight away. Dollar index is down 0.4. These two are up 0.8 and 0.1% respectively. USD JPY is up 0.2%, 149.84. It has a direct correlation. Then USD INR 83.150, 0.1% down, almost flat. Overall in this year, dollar index is up 2.6% this year, while USD is up against JPY 14%. So which tells very clearly that USD has gained a significant strength against Japanese yen this year. So it's primarily because Japanese yen, the US dollar has risen so much, and hence the dollar index. Okay, while euro and USD is just more or less there where it was. Okay, euro is down 0.15%, while GBP is slightly up actually. Anyway, coming to this week's discussion, after a significant up move, US dollar index formed a red candle, small red candle. I would call it as a spinning doji, or not a doji, a spinning top and a bearish harami type candle. But definitely it signifies that there is going to be some pullback, then sideways movement in the next coming days and coming weeks. That's very clear with the kind of candle it formed. Even in the last week, though it formed a solid green candle, it is looking sideways, which is reflected in the downward side. After a significant downfall, euro against dollar has formed a solid green candle at the lower end, and it is forming a rounding, form a rounding bottom, which means there it is trying to hold at these levels. There it is trying to hold, the upper band is holding at the for dollar index. Next is GBP USD is the same, but it formed a doji instead of a solid green candle. In the monthly chart till now, dollar index has formed a doji. That means the opening and closing are more or less at the same level. So I expect the month end closure is going to be around the same levels, whatever might happen in the next 6 or 7 trading sessions. In the case of, because it has formed a doji above the last 2 months, it formed a solid green candle and doji. In the case of Euro USD and GBP USD, after a significant downfall, it has formed a doji on the lower side, on the bottom end, right? It's just the mirror image of it. Of course, all these indices are, dollar index is above all the levels and all time frames. Euro USD and USD JPY is below all levels, all time frames. That is 50-day, 100-day, 200-day, 50-week, 100-week, any time frame, any levels, exponential, simple moving average, whatever one wants to consider. Right? In the daily chart, of course, it is just going in a sideways. There is some amount of band squeeze that is happening. USD JPY, on the other hand, though it is rising, it is going in a sideways rising. Hence, the momentum is slowing down. That is very clear. Because the momentum is slowing down, we see after a significant up move in USD JPY, it has formed a hanging man type candle till now in the monthly chart, and we expect it to form and close the hanging man type by the end of this month, which itself is a indication of a reversal or a slowdown or a pullback. Okay, hence don't expect further up move in this. When we come to USD INR pair, it formed, as we have been telling, it is forming a rounding top. From there it is going to it is just holding at that level in the weekly and also in the monthly. There is a band squeeze that is going to happen in the weekly, which you have reiterated for many weeks, which once again we say in this video also, and we are expecting a significant breakout in 2024 in USD INR. Thank you very much. In part 3 we will be discussing about US 10-year yield and Brent and NYMEX.